All right, so what's up, guys? It is Monday. Thank you guys for hopping on YouTube Live and joining me just for a little Q&A. So if you guys do have questions, you can ask questions in the comment section over on your right, or what you guys can do is you can send me a text on my phone, and I'll read your text from my phone. I'll give you guys a shout out. It's a pretty cool app that I'm using right now called Community. It's a way for me to share my life a little bit more personal with you guys. So, for instance, I have every Monday, I've been sending out an inspirational quote. So, today's quote that I sent out was: "Time is a created thing. To say I don't have time is like saying I don't want to." So that was the quote I sent out today, Monday. I also have a lifestyle section where I've been sharing my meals with everybody. So showing you guys kind of what I eat throughout the day. I'll start showing you guys like hygiene stuff I wear, and then just little snippets of what I'm doing during the quarantine. So if you guys are interested, you guys can shoot me a text at 617-286-3802. And I'll put that over here in the comment section over here. Boom. Also, really quickly before we kick off this Q&A, I want to talk to you guys about my next video that's coming out. It's going to be the transformation video that I've been kind of working on because I want it to be perfect. It's like a video that I'm really proud of that I kind of wish I released months ago. But it's going to be going over my transformation and how I ended up losing 26 pounds in 16 weeks while traveling 18 plus days a month. Through that experience, through those trials and tribulations, I was able to create my own 90-day transformation coaching plan where I want to give back to you guys. So what I've started to do during this quarantine is actually kind of dig deeper into my passions. And one of my biggest passions is helping people. And one of the ways I want to help people is through fitness and transformation. And going to FitOps this past February and March kind of reignited that passion for me. So I am doing online coaching. It's going to be, I'll give you guys kind of a rundown what's going to be included in the online coaching program. It's going to be a 90-day program. You're going to have a fully customized workout plan. So for instance, if you want to do at-home workouts, I'll build the plan basically off of at-home workouts. If you want to do just banded workouts, that's fine. At gym workouts or whatever. Bodyweight workouts, I can tailor that to your style. I'm going to be offering meal plans as well. So a fully customized meal plan to cater towards your goals. So if you want to lose weight, gain weight, or just maintain weight, I can create a fitness and nutrition plan for you. You're going to have one coaching call with me a month. It's going to be your check-in call where we go over any struggles, what you're liking about the plan, what you're disliking about the plan, any way that I can help you or assist you and answer your questions. Not only that, you're going to have text and communication with me on the community app. So you'll be able to text me daily if you have a question like, hey, I don't know how to measure my food or something like along those lines. How do I do this workout? You can text me and I'll be available to you basically 24/7 to answer your questions. The biggest issue I've seen with all these like online programs that like YouTubers or influencers are promoting is they're making like a cookie cutter program where it's like, hey, here's your program. This is what you get. Good luck. This is like a fully customized plan. It's going to be me and you going through the 90-day transformation. I'm going to be with you along the whole way. I want it to be more personalized and I want you to get results. That's the biggest thing because without you getting results, then I don't have a coaching business. So I'm putting myself out there and giving you my undivided attention to make sure you're successful. So if you guys are interested in that, you can just text me on that number I posted, and we can talk, see if we can schedule a coaching call, or you can just go to my Instagram and just sign up for a coaching call. It's a 30-minute coaching call. We'll discuss your goals, what you've been struggling with, and we'll decide at the end of the call if my coaching is a good fit for you. So yeah, thank you guys for joining in today. What's going on? Emma, what's up? I got your text. Sil, I got your text too. Appreciate it, Jane. Thank you. Lighthouse, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in like 10 videos. Can we stabilize the camera? Yeah, it's on my lap. Let me see if I could like maybe over here. I don't really have a setup yet. That's why I need to get my own place. That looks good, right? I don't want the family pics in there because it's not my family. How's that? Is that good? That's better. Camera stabilized. Problem solved. Jay, Michael, what's up, man? Just talked to you on a coaching call. Corinne, you scheduled a coaching call for the 19th, I believe. All right. I know I got an afro going right now. I was thinking about getting a haircut tomorrow, but Shanley said she loves it, so we might just let it grow out. What you guys' thoughts? All right, we got Paul. Paul is one of my clients. I just set him up. We started today. So Paul's part of my coaching program. I'm trying to limit myself to max 10 people because I don't want to oversaturate myself. I want to still be able to give my undivided attention to everybody in the program. Haircut. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Growing it out. I mean, I might trim it up a little bit. I don't know. This is definitely not in military regulation. And I haven't had military training since January. Technically, there's been training, but I've been excused from it, so I got pretty lucky. Let's get into the questions. Sorry, guys. Sorry to take your time. And if you guys have more questions, you could put them in the comments on your right or send me a text. All right. So Paul asked the question. He says, how am I keeping sane during quarantine? To be honest, I've been super busy during quarantine, like unbelievably busy. Like if I was flying right now with JetBlue, I don't know if I could manage everything. So I'm doing content creation right now for my buddy Devin. So I'm working with him before I move to his city to help him with some more content creation. So I'm doing that 5 days a week. I just started up online coaching again. So that's like a full-time job. And I've been looking for apartments. So Shanley and I are hoping to close on an apartment within this next week or so and be moved in before July 1st. We're just trying to find one that's like in our price range because the city that we're looking at, super expensive, especially compared to, we wanted to move to Texas and you can get like a nice place for like $900,000 a month. And now the place we're looking at is like double, if not triple that for a smaller square footage space. Pretty crazy. So yeah, I'm staying sane by just, keeping busy, tackling goals. What keeps me motivated? So I think the biggest thing that keeps me motivated is knowing that I am continually going after things that bring me fulfillment. Coaching, helping people, fulfillment, creating YouTube videos. I'm working on the podcast. I got a couple episodes left before I launch that. So it's like doing things that help bring fulfillment in my life, but also provide value to others. So that's kind of how I stay motivated. What else we got? When are you going to put a ring on it? That is undecided. Hey, babe, they want to know when I'm putting a ring on it.
That's your comment.
Do you want to come say hello? You guys want to say hi to Shanley?
Say hi. I look like Pooh.
No.
What's up, guys?
What's up? We just went for a walk, a nice 20-minute walk because I can't really do much.
My post-workout is my vanilla Oreos.
So yeah, actually post-hospital, that was one of the titles. So everything's been going good. I just got some blood work done last Thursday. My CK levels were in the 300 range, which is almost somewhat normal. Still not normal yet. And then my kidney functions were still pretty elevated, like triple the number. So he said give it another week and then I could start working out again. But he's like, keep it minimal. Don't fully exert yourself. And he told me that I could start getting back to like actually working out at the end of this month. So what I'm doing now is just creating like a very basic beginner workout plan, which is kind of cool. It's kind of reframing my perspective because I forget what it's like to restart or start fresh as someone just working out, because I've been working out my whole life. So with all this time off and going through the rhabdo process of my body just deteriorating and flushing out and breaking down my muscle, I am much scrawnier. I've lost some weight, lost some muscle. So this is going to be like a recovery phase, rebuilding phase. But it's exciting. It's like a new chapter. I don't know. At first I was kind of depressed and sad about it, but now I'm like excited that I have like something to reach for again. You know, I kind of almost lost my motivation for some reason, but it's back and I'm excited to get back to the gym. What's up, Andrea? How is it in Melbourne? Rainy. Okay. Where are you going to be based out of when you go back to being a flight attendant? I'm going to stay in Boston as of right now. I don't know if you guys have been following the news or keeping up with like airline news, but things are kind of bleak. The future isn't promised, especially for us newer flight attendants. Even though I've been in the industry for 2 years, they're talking about how October, when the funding runs out from the government, they might have to do some furloughing or reducing the company capacity because they can't pay for that and the demand is lower. So it's something that I have to think about, because that's going to be the job that I'm relying on to pay my bills come October. And if they're not able to keep me as an employer, I need to start looking for different jobs. And I already have a job set up for the city that I'm going to be in, but having the job with JetBlue and being a flight attendant is like, it's exciting. It's fun. I miss flying. I miss traveling. So I would be kind of sad if that were to come to an end. But I know that I'm going to stay in the industry. I've always wanted to stay in this industry ever since starting in the industry. Still working on becoming a pilot as well. So I know that I'm going to be stuck in this industry. That's still on hold. My interview was supposed to be April 18th. The recruiter or warrant officer said that we should have a date for our flight interview to become a pilot, like end of June, beginning of July. I haven't heard back since, so I don't know. That's because my unit got called back up for another state active duty where they went to Washington to help assist with the riots and stuff. Sub Delton. AV geek question. What's the most turbulent flight you've worked? I've been actually very lucky. I haven't experienced like a very turbulent flight before working, but I remember when I was younger, I had a flight from Vegas to Boston, and I was so young I didn't really understand how like airplanes worked, but we were flying from Vegas to Boston, and the lights went out. We hit like this crazy turbulence, and the plane kind of dropped, and like the lights went out. And I remember thinking that the power went out. So I was like, whoa. So the most turbulence I've ever experienced was back when I was younger. You good? You can hop in there, man. You want to say hi?
No.
All right. You don't have to say hi, but
Just
do you want to?
tilt it that way. Sorry.
It's okay. Oh, you good. You out of the break, yeah. Sure, the demand will return once the fear of COVID-19. I think the fear of COVID is gone, right? I didn't even know COVID was a thing anymore. As a travel agent, I am already getting requests for vacations and travel. Have a client going on B6 to San Juan. Wow, that's awesome, man. All right. feel free to, you guys can text me your questions, 617-286-3802. All right. What do I do? David asks what I do in the military, or what did I do in the military? I'm still in the military. I'm a National Guard soldier. So that means I train 1 week in a month. As of right now, it's been 1 weekend every 6 months because I haven't had drill in so long. But my MOS military occupation is 11 Bravo. It's infantry. So that's what I do in the military. It's grunt work. That's the best way to describe it. Question number 2 from David is, have I ever been asked out by a customer when flying? I haven't been asked out by a customer when flying, but I have been asked if I was on like a TV show. It was The Bachelor. Somebody asked me if I was on The Bachelor. And I have had people tell me that I look like the Punisher, Shane from Walking Dead, John Bernthal. But no, I've never been asked out by a customer. Carlos asks how I'm feeling. Carlos, I'm feeling good. Excited to get back to the gym, but I know I need to take it slow. Shanley and I were actually going to go to the gym today just to go for a walk, but instead we went for a walk outside. So I'm trying to get my steps in daily. My hospital weight, when I was at the hospital, I was 195 pounds because of all the fluids they were pumping into me. And before I went to the hospital, I was 182 pounds. So it's just imagine how puffy I got. You can even go check the YouTube videos. The video I did of me with Rhabdo. It's crazy, but I'm back to 180, so I've lost a couple pounds as well since then. Pete asks, am I going to keep being a flight attendant? Yes. I mean, I plan on still being a flight attendant. It's really dependent on if the company can keep me hired as an employee come October. So we'll find out. So we'll see. But yeah, I'd love to continue to be a flight attendant. House hunting is going good. We are hoping to have a place within a week or 2 and be moved in. And then I could start my vlogs back up. Been like super busy. Just, it's very, very hectic time right now. But I feel like once I get my own place for the first time in a couple of years, I'm going to have a lot more structure. But just constantly moving and having your stuff packed up, it's just you kind of feel discombobulated and like out of place. I don't know if you guys can relate. I'm sure a few of you can relate. So I'm trying to manage that. And were you good at school?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I was good at school. Took me a little longer to graduate college, but that's because I did a deployment in between college. I had to take a year off to deploy. Every summer I had training, so I could never do summer classes. So it took me 5 years to get my bachelor's in transportation logistics. I didn't have a really good GPA, but that was because I didn't love the major I was doing. I kind of got trapped in it when I joined the military, and they said, hey, we're paying for this degree, so you need to finish this degree before you even start another degree. I'm actually trying to sell my drone to upgrade to the Maverick 2. So if you guys want to buy my drone, let me know. Yeah, and Shanley is actually selling her 2017 Jeep. 2018 Jeep with 19,000 miles for $20,000. So if you guys want to buy her Jeep, let me know. She said she'll drive it to you as well. Going to Jack's in July. I did see your text about that. Super jealous. Shanley and I were just talking about that, like places we want to go when this is all over. We're watching some YouTube videos of like people in Bali and Thailand, and like got us super excited for like when things kind of lighten up and travel opens again. And because I think that's like at the top of our list for travel because it's cheap and it looks fun. Yes, I got my drone replaced. Like I said, I'm trying to sell it So if you guys want my drone, let me know. What the hell is So yeah, if you guys do buy the drone, make sure to buy the refresh package. You pay $40 if you like crash your drone. You'll pay $40 and they'll replace your drone. So they sent me a brand new one. So if you guys want this, you can Venmo me and I'll pay for shipping. But I'm selling it for $500. It's the Maverick Mini combo package, so it comes with everything. At retail, it sells for $500, but you're getting a brand new drone. I'm also going to include a memory card, 32 gigabytes. I'll pay for shipping, and you also have the warranty, so you have one more replacement left on it. Feeling good, thank you. Will she drive her Jeep to New York City? Yeah.
Literally anywhere.
She will.
I need to get rid
We're
of it.
like 4 hours from New York, and we might be there in a week or two. If you guys could take a few seconds, just smash that thumbs up. I'm going to go back to the questions. All right, we got Avery Hughes. He's looking into the National Guard. He's done 5 years active duty, United States Marine Corps. Thank you for your service. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Is it possible for me to join? I know you have to retire by 60, but wasn't sure if National Guard accounts for prior service time. I think the cutoff for getting into the military with a waiver is 41. So if you don't quote me on that. I'm not a recruiter, so I'm not really positive. But I think if you have a waiver, you can get in at 41. So you guys can fact check me on that. All right. Yeah, and if you guys wanted to text me, this is the app. I don't know if you guys can see it. I have messages from 60 people. You guys can text me 617-286-3802. You guys are going to get like firsthand looks at what I'm doing, where I'm moving. I'll show you guys my mails. Mondays, I'm sending out quotes. I'm not spamming you guys with like, hey, buy this. That's not what I'm doing until I start like a company that I want to start. And then I'll ask if you guys are interested in it. But I'm not doing that. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get closer with my community on YouTube and social media to give you guys a more personal look into my life. How do I manage time zone when I travel? The good thing about like being a flight attendant is you're not really in an area too long. I haven't done the international, so that would be a good question to ask for like someone that's with like American or United or Delta that travels international, because they're usually there for like a day or two. Whereas like being a smaller airline, we're on the West Coast for max 30 hours. It really doesn't affect your sleep schedule, but what you do is you try to adhere to the time zone that you're from. So 3 hours behind on the West Coast, so you would just kind of plan around accordingly to what you would be doing on the East Coast just to stay sane. And there's also studies that show that if you intermittent fast after doing a red eye, your body resets its circadian rhythm. So that's pretty good thing to keep in mind. Oh yeah, sorry Andrea. I don't think Australia is in the texting community yet. I'm sorry about that. They're working on expanding it so everybody around the world can text. But yeah, what you guys been up to? What are you guys' thoughts on like the current events going on? I know there's a lot of craziness going on, and there's still some positive as well to be taken from everything. I did want to. Shanley is dancing in the background, but Shanley and I did think about applying for Mint, but it's whenever the company puts out that offer, and they say, hey, we're looking for people to join the Mint crew, and you have to. It's like a 3-week training, so like even if you are a flight attendant, you have to like take 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks of your time to go retrain to be Mint qualified. But I have thought about it because you do get way better trips. You get paid more per hour as well.
My downfall is the time zone change.
Yeah. So the downfall will be the time zone change. And then a lot of people that are in Mint are like, it's cool and all, but it gets old because you're doing the same trips over and over. Whereas like being on like the regular line, you can kind of bid for different trips, different cities and stuff. Music Man, what you texted me? If you guys want, text me right now. I'll give you guys a shout out. Oh yeah, Elvis, how's summer classes going? Yeah, I feel bad for the people that started training as well. So but anyways, I'm gonna stay on here for a couple more minutes. I just want to hop on here and give you guys an update. I don't want to take too much of your time. It is Monday, but if you guys have questions, you can guys always text me or leave questions in the comments below. No, they're not partnered with any larger international airlines that we can transfer to. What have you guys been doing during the quarantine? What have you guys been doing to keep busy? Trying to work a second job so you can go back to flying full time. So Dylan, are you doing part time? Is that what's going on? And what are you looking for a second job? I know a lot of flight attendants work at hotels because then you get the free flights and then you get like a super discount on hotels or you get to stay for free. I got another question from Drew. I'm also guard 11 Bravo. I've been in for 5 years. About to try and take my step to go aviation as well. Any tips on anything you could share? That would be greatly appreciated. So the first step would be talking to your chain of command, telling them that you have interest in becoming a pilot. Second step would be finding your testing center in your state to set up a test to take the SIFT. That's step one in going to becoming a pilot in the Army. You take the SIFT, you pass the test. After you pass the test, they'll send you to medical to do a physical. You'll do the physical. If you pass the physical, then you go to the third and final step, which is what I'm on, which is the interview phase. That's awesome, Dylan. Part-time as a mental health assistant. Pretty cool. Max started to work out. I'm doing 2 reps of 30 push-ups and 30 crunches, 45 Russian twists, knee taps. That's pretty good. That's kind of like where I'm at with my fitness. I have to start slow and work my way up, but that's good. 2 sets of 30. Good job, man. Planning a lot of group trips for 2021. Australia, South Pacific, Europe. I'll have to reach out to you for trip planning because I would love to go to Australia at some point. Working from home, cooking at home, that's awesome. Hey, Sil, do you work at the Target? Like, which Target do you work at? Because I think I drove by a Target like heading into Boston, and I'm pretty sure that's the Target you work at. All right. Hey, babe, what are we doing for dinner tonight?
Probably just salad. Big salad.
Salad. Salad for dinner tonight.
Maybe some flatbread.
Framingham flatbread. Delicious. But all right, guys, thank you so much for your time. I don't want to take any more than 31 minutes of your time. If you guys have questions, shoot me a text, 617-286-3802. There are subgroups in my text where it's lifestyle, so I'll send you guys what I'm eating, what I'm doing for the day, and I'll go over hygiene stuff as well. Whatever you guys want, that's kind of what the texting community is about. It's for me to be more close and personalized with you. Also sending out quotes on Mondays. And if you guys are interested in online coaching, it's a 90 days paid program. You can shoot me a text just saying coach, and I'll reach back out to you. You guys have a good night. Take care. Look forward to my next video, which is my transformation video and how I was able to lose all the weight within 16 days.